Alright, so this video is all about Aquaman is awful, so why did I like it so much? Okay, so first of all, let's get into why it's awful. Warner Bros. Took their best lessons from Justice League and Superman's mustache, and they put like Snapchat CG face filters over them to make them look young. And you're looking at them and you're like, why the fuck does this guy look so fucking weird? Like, what? Why does Django Fett look so damn fake? Like, did they CG his face? Yes, they did. As far as I can tell, they CG'd his face, they CG'd Nicole Kidman's face, and they CG'd the guy, I can't remember his name, Volko's face, the guy who plays Volko in Green Goblin. And the best part is, though, they didn't have the time or the patience to CG their face all the time. So when the characters are facing the camera like this, you can clearly see the Snapchat filter. You know, like Snapchat one that just makes, like, puts like, just like a white, like a makeup smooth filter, and you're like, yeah, I look young and beautiful, even if you have no makeup on. Like, if I look kind of like, ugh, I do that, you're like, damn, Broseph looks so pretty right now. They put that on them. It's a little bit higher quality. But when the characters turn their face like this, it turns off pretty much instantly, and you can see all the wrinkles and the age on the side of their face. And then they face the camera again, and it's back. It's literally a face filter, and you're like, oh my god. I'm not even gonna get into all the CG in the movie, because honestly, a lot of it was fucking cool and great. But not enough. Like a face filter, just use a prosthetic mask or makeup or hire a different younger actor like they did with Aquaman. I mean, God, they didn't put a baby suit on Jason Momoa's body, or when he's supposed to be a teenager, they didn't just shave his beard off, which would have been amazing, because we all want to see his face, I want to say. But they didn't do that, and even that would be ridiculous. Like, yo, this is a man baby right here. But they did it on the other characters. They just CG'd his face. Thank God they did CG out Aquaman's beard. Holy fuck. But yeah. Why the fuck did you use wigs? Mera, our Amber Heard, plays the character Mera, and she's wearing a red wig the entire movie. When her wig hair is wet, you can't really notice it as bad. But when it's dry, it's literally frizzing up like a cheap polyester wig would do, or synthetic wig. And you're like, oh my god, she's wearing a fucking wig. Dye her hair! Like, people do it for all the time. I mean, they do it all the time in all the movies. They dye, I'm pretty sure they dyed Orm's hair blonde, bleached blonde. Dye her hair, don't make her wear a wig. And if you are, you gotta get the most realistic, high quality, real hair wig possible. You don't go with like synthetic wig that literally frizzes as it gets dry. So, the storyline, I don't want to ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen the movie yet, but I'm just going to say, it was lackluster. Aquaman literally uses explosions to progress the story. It's like, alright, we now know what we have to do, but instead of finding a meaningful way to cut to the next thing, or to progress the story, explosion! Boom! Like, this happens 2 to 3 different times at least in the movie, where they're like, alright, here's your mission. You're gonna go on this treasure hunt, Indiana Jones style. You're gonna get in there and wait. We can't have this conversation more because explosion. Aquaman and Mera are on the treasure hunt. They figured out where they gotta go. They know exactly how to get there. Now it would be the next logical thing for them to go there and get followed by the bad guys. But explosion. There was none. There was no character development. Okay, so Aquaman's character is introduced in the Justice League, which is a downright terrible movie as well. I don't care if you like it or not, it's terrible. Sorry. But, and first of all, I'm a DC fan. But, so Aquaman's character in Justice League actually has more character development and more of a, like, of an actual, like, progression, and shows more of his character than it does in his own solo origin film. And now technically this wasn't an origin film, but kinda. It's his own movie. First one that's ever been done. And there's like no development. From the start of the movie to the end of the movie, Aquaman never really changes. I mean, yes, he does, you know, step up to the plate and become the king, but only because, like, he wanted to just show he was a tougher dude than his brother. Like, there's really, and that's not a spoiler, that's in the comics, there's really no character development other than, like, now I have a gold suit. Which, by the way, what happened to his old suit from Justice League? He just doesn't wear it because he looks hot or shirtless? Okay. So, character development. Mera's character doesn't really evolve. she's already a badass to start with. And towards the end of the movie, there's nothing different. His mom's character doesn't evolve because she's always been awesome. Volko's always been Volko, Orm's always been Orm. There's no character development. There really is none. And so I gotta say, like, for a movie all about Aquaman, you don't know him any better than you did in Justice League or just the trailer. You could watch the trailer and be like, alright, cool, that's Aquaman's character. That's essentially the entire Aquaman movie. Does not have any more character progression or development than it does in like a 30-second trailer. Like, what you see is what you get. It's like, yeah, I'm Aquaman, I'm a badass, I like redheads, yeah. Okay, everyone essentially wears Spider-Man suits. Like, they're all just like, yo, I'm wearing a Spider-Man suit. I'm wearing a Spider-Man suit. Like, they're all just wearing just freaking polyester suits. The villains of Aquaman, like the guards, the police force, literally look like they came out of the newest Power Rangers TV show commercial. I mean, holy fuck. They're all wearing like pure white. You can tell it came like straight off of the plastic press or the 3D printer. It's like, hey, somebody making some plastic armor. I mean, it doesn't even look like it's not plastic. It just is straight up plastic. And you could say, oh, they have advanced technology or blah, blah, blah. I don't care. They look like Power Ranger villains. They act like him. They walk like him. And then like the super commandos who have red armor also look like Power Rangers villains. I mean, and I use Power Rangers because Power Rangers honestly has been pretty cool, but their villains are like notoriously known for being cheesy and dorky and dweeby and lame as fuck. Even the way that's like that is essentially how the villains act in Aquaman. So holy fuck. The fucking water hair. Oh my god. Like, we know you're underwater. You don't have to remind us that you're underwater every second by doing this. I mean, for crying, Aquaman's beard is floating underwater. He's just like, and he's like trying to talk, and you're trying to watch him talk, and his beard's like getting in his mouth. He's like, ugh. Now, I'm not just talking weightless. I'm not just talking like it floats up a little bit. I mean, it's always constantly swishing and swooshing and flowing. We know they're underwater. It's like when a guy dives underwater, we don't go, hey, maybe he's still on land, or maybe he's on land. We can tell he's under fucking water. You don't have to do water hair. Underwater lava? Okay, I looked this up a little bit and even watched videos on it. When lava hits water or any cooling surface, it instantly, one, hardens the lava into kind of like lava rocks or kind of like a molten lava bubble. And two, it instantly starts boiling the water and steam and all this pressure and there's steam and the water actually gets really, really, really burning hot, which would have actually been really cool to show in the movie. But no, in the movie, lava is just flowing underwater. They have this thing called the Ring of Fire, and they're standing there and it's like, whoa, there's just lava all around us. There's literally lakes and pools of lava underwater. Where the fuck did this come from? It's not like they go through like a water canal and they pop back up and now they're inside a volcano. That would be cool. And it's like some Mustafar Star Wars shit. No, they're literally underwater, having an underwater fight, and there's lava. In fact, the lava in this is so normal, when a ship flies into it, it sinks into it and burns up and melts just like regular lava would. There's also underwater waterfalls. Underwater waterfalls. No, it's not currents. It's not like sand or debris. It's actual water. You can tell. And there's not just one or two of them. There's a bunch of them. It's like, remember in Avatar when they had the waterfalls coming down from the hanging, floating mountains? That was really fucking cool. That kind of made sense. Like, okay, imagine that underwater. Like, but the water it's just all water. You wouldn't see it falling 100 feet. Which, there's another one. The underwater lightning storm? What fucking atmosphere is under the water to create a lightning storm? Now, I know you can have kind of clouds, and you can have maybe some storms. You can even have tornadoes, underwater tornadoes, and there is an underwater tornado in this. But there's also lightning. Lightning can only come from the fucking clouds in the sky. Yet, I'm saying this with a smile on my face. I enjoyed the movie, and I wouldn't go to theaters again, but I wouldn't tell anyone not to go. I totally recommend go watch the movie. You want to see it. It's kind of terrible, but it's fun. You'll have a good time. Even though there's all those reasons why I don't like the movie, here's why I really still like it and why I don't hate it. Aquaman gets fucked up, and I love it. He gets burnt, like explosion, and he blocks it with his arm, and then he looks down, and his arms are all charred and burned and shit. And even though they say his body's like stronger because it's Atlantean and it's made to be like in the depths of the ocean, blah blah blah. Like, so he's a little bit harder, and he can literally like jump out of a plane and not die. That's kind of cool. It's kind of bizarre, but okay, sure. But like he does get burnt. And early in the movie, I don't understand it. I guess it has to do with the quality of it, but okay, sure. He gets stabbed, and it doesn't do anything. The blade goes like right here, and it stops. He's like, yeah, do you even lift, bro? Like, come on, look at my pics, bro. So that was kind of like, okay, bullshit. But then later, that same character comes back and stabs him again with an upgraded, I don't think it was adamantium or anything like that, but with an upgraded metal from Atlantis, and it goes like fucking right into him. He's like, oh, bitch. And I'm like, so he gets stabbed at least twice and sliced up pretty damn good. So I was like, okay, bravo. Aquaman gets fucked up. Now he does heal really quickly, but I still love that because I couldn't stand, I don't care what you say about the character of the suit, I couldn't stand that in Batman vs. Superman doesn't take any damage. I mean, there's not even like when he gets hit by a nuclear bomb in outer space, literally a nuclear explosion, a nuke. There's not even like a little charcoal. There's not even like not even a little smudge of dirt or anything or burntness. Like, I don't care if his suit is Kryptonian or whatever. Like, there's not even like his hair's not even ruffled. And you're like, that was it wasn't like just a regular missile. That was a nuclear bomb. So I love that Aquaman actually gets fucked up, and that's pretty cool. So Aquaman's mom, Queen Atlanta, and Mera, who's a princess of one of the kingdoms, they were badasses, and they weren't like, oh, I'm a helpless girl, but then I'll rise to the challenge. They were always badass. From the very start, they were fucking cool. Both of them kind of went against the society. They went against the patriarchy, whatever. They went against the kind of government. They went against the guys that they were supposed to marry. And they're like, yo, I don't care if I was promised to you. I'm going to do what the fuck I want. And it wasn't for the sake of being rebellious or bitches or whatever. No, I would never say that. But any negative comments someone could give. They were just fucking cool. And they were powerful. And they were smart. And they were brave. And the movie didn't force you to see that. You just walk away going, man, Mera and Atlanta were fucking cool. They fucked shit up. Aquaman is ridiculous. It knows it's ridiculous. It's kind of shitty. It knows it's shitty, and it just goes with it. And I walked out of the theater going, God, that was so bad. But you know what? I'm not bitching and complaining about it. Yes, I mentioned the things I think were bad about it, but I'm not like, oh my God, this movie, like The Last Jedi and Black Panther, I spent hours and hours and hours, sometimes days in The Last Jedi, talking with my friends, my family, and myself about why this movie is so bad. I was trying to figure it out. This movie was it wasn't a bad movie. Who cares? I'll go see it again. Not in theaters probably, but maybe. Let's say I was going on a date, or a friend was like, yo, I didn't get to see Aquaman yet. You want to see it with me? I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go watch it. I would do that because it leaves a smile on its face. It knows what it is. It doesn't try to be something better than it is, and it just has fun, and it's just a fun movie. And the whole time you're like, oh my God, really? Come on, guys. But you walk away with a smile on your face, and so that's why personally I think Aquaman is a great movie.